Welcome back to Program 1, Part 3. Shortly we'll hear from our Minister of Fisheries, Marianne Sivertsen Næss. But first, let's check in with the next generation.
Eremittkrepsene, de bor jo inne I snegleskall til vanlig. Så har den en veldig kraftig munn her, så det som et slags nebb. Og da går den ut utrolig spissa.
Det ligger ris I en ball, laks, og da får vi sånne biter som her. Så det er like som når man kjøper på restaurantene. Dypp dem I sojasausen, spis. Supert, high five. Hva har du lært å spise?
Da har jeg fått med meg fiskeriminister Marianne Sivertsen Næss fra Hammerfest. Dette jo ditt område, fisk. Hvordan det å være fiskeriminister I dag, I 2025?
Først synes jeg jo det kanskje verdens beste jobb, fordi at det betyr så enormt mye for kysten, og for folk, og for livene vi lever, og ikke minst for også eksporten, for vi eksporterer jo sjømat til over 150 land.
Vi har jo da et ansvar for å være med og gi verden mer bærekraftig mat. Og hva rolle ser du Norge skal spille I den fremtiden som ligger der med å skaffe nok mat til verden?
Jeg mener vi har et enormt potensial. Verden trenger mer mat, og skal vi nå også de bærekraftsmålene som satt, så må mer av den matproduksjonen skje I havet. For den sunn og bærekraftig mat, men så kan vi også gjøre det enda bedre med tanke på bærekraft. Og det jo den jobben vi I gang med nå. Vi leverte en havbruksmelding I vår, fikk bred støtte I Stortinget for at vi nå må regulere på næringen på en måte som sikrer mer bærekraft. Og det handler jo igjen også om omdømme for næringen vår der ute, og den markedsadgangen som så viktig. Og den jobben pågår jo også for fullt. Hvordan vi både tar vare på de eksisterende markedene, og hvordan vi kan jobbe for nye markeder.
Og så vi jo, enten vi liker det eller ikke, I det som blir kalt en usikker verden. Ja. Og hvordan ser du at den geopolitiske ustabiliteten påvirker vår rolle som matprodusent fra havet?
Altså den usikkerheten som I verden, den påvirker oss på mange måter. En ting jo det hvor viktig det med å tenke matberedskap, og der har jo også Norge en fantastisk fortrinn med alle de ressursene vi har I havet. Og så har du samtidig mer proteksjonisme. Vi ser også det tollen som kommet nå fra USA. Den krevende for enkelte aktører I næring, selv om sjømatnæringen vant til å omstille seg, vant til å finne nye markeder. Vi jobber som sagt å få på plass nye frihandelsavtaler. Så det fortsatt sånn at noen har etablert seg veldig sterkt og tungt I USA. Det vårt største og viktigste enkeltmarked. Så det klart, vi opptatt av å få de tollsatsene ned, og vi mener jo at vi har et godt utgangspunkt, en balansert handel med USA, men den jobben pågår for fullt.
Og så det jo klart, et stort tema I diskusjonen omkring havbruksnæringen har jo vært dette med fiskevelferd og dødelighet. Og nå det jo kommet nye tall på hvordan dødeligheten har utviklet seg fra Veterinærinstituttet. Hva din reaksjon på de tallene som kom nå?
Tallene jo det utgangspunktet vi har per nå, men så vet vi at det kan endre seg utover høsten. Men det jo en svak forbedring, det jo noe som jeg håper vil fortsette. Men det krever målrettet arbeid fra næringen, og vi fra regjeringens side, og Stortinget har jo også vedtatt en dyrevelferdsmelding. Og det handler jo om å sette I retning hvor skal vi henne, og da har vi satt et dødelighetstall, altså en målsetning om å komme ned på 5%.
Men ser du for deg da at vi vil etter hvert bevege oss mot et system som mer og mer på en måte premierer de som flinke, de som gjør det riktig?
Det forslag om en tapsavgift på død fisk, eller tapt fisk da. Så det henger jo sammen med at vi vil styrke dyrevelferden, dyrehelsa da, men også miljøpåvirkninger. Og samtidig skal vi sikre en god økonomi I det her, så det her jo det egentlig for meg bærekraft handler om. at vi må produsere på en mer dyrevelferdsmessig måte. Miljøpåvirkningene må ned, og dødeligheten må også ned.
Er du optimist, Marianne?
Jeg er veldig optimist.
Tusen takk.
Tusen takk.
I have a new guest. It's Karen Kaur, R&D Director at AQC. We are going to talk about krill, because you are presenting krill here at Aquanor 2020. And what is your message to the conference this year?
In my presentation, I will be presenting for the first time the published field report where the krill meal is included in the Atlantic salmon smolt feeds after their seawater transfer, and how krill can help in improving the growth and survival of those fish after their seawater transfer.
Because it's extremely nutritious.
Yes, it's full of nutrients, it's sustainable, so yes, and those nutrients can help the fish to cope better the stress they face after their transfer to the seawater, because it's really a challenging and critical phase. So then adding like good nutritious ingredients such as krill meal can help the fish to cope better during that critical and challenging phase. So that's like kind of the main take-home message. And why it is important, because we do a lot of things in the lab where the conditions are controlled, but then doing something in the real life scenario, for example, this field trial that I'm presenting. So krill works as good as in the lab where the conditions are controlled, but at the same time we see the same effects in the real life scenario. So that is kind of the USP of this study, I would say.
The hypothesis has proven right.
In the real life, yes.
And as you know, there is a lot of talk and a hunt for more marine ingredients in the feed.
Yes.
There are so many initiatives on creating protein from everything from seaweed to off gases and microalgae. And how important do you think krill will be in the next generation of salmon feed?
We should not forget the basic nature of salmon, that it's a carnivorous fish.
Yeah.
It needs some marine ingredients, because certain micronutrients the fish can get only from marine ingredients.
Yeah.
And that's why, but we should not overexploit the marine ingredients. They should be used cleverly and as a functional ingredient, especially during the critical phases when the fish really needs it. For example, during the seawater transfer.
And will krill be a substantial part, do you think, of the feed?
Yes, because of the volumes, and then because of the stable volumes that are available and the nutritional value that krill has. And then on top of that, it has high palatability.
It's like a small shrimp.
It's a crustacean, yes. So salmon loves it, because in the wild as well, they love to eat it. And not only because of the taste, because of the nutritional value as well. Especially during the critical phases, when they move to the seawater, it's the osmotic stress that they face. And they really need the nutrients from these crustaceans during that phase. So yes, it could be a nice enabler to enhance the palatability and then to complement some of the things that are missing in the novel ingredients.
Yeah, in the total diet.
Yes.
And it could maybe be good for you and me to have some krill too.
Yes, the krill oil, yes, totally, because omega-3s and other nutrients, for example, choline, astaxanthin,
very popular.
It is really, really important.
So keep an eye out for krill. It's coming more and more, and thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you for having me.
I'm at the stand of Aqua Group, one of the really big stands at the Aquanor. Knut, you have been in this industry for a very long time.
Yes, yes.
Do you still remember your first time at Aquanor?
Yeah, that must be 25 years ago or something. I've been 30 years in the industry, so you wonder whether you are part of the solution or part of the problem, but I enjoy it myself. I think it's really fun to be part of this industry.
This theme in this episode is feeding the world. The world needs more food. And, and what is Aqua Group's role in this really big challenge?
If we go 30 years back, farming fish and producing fish protein by the fish farmers, that was a very small industry. And today it's, as we know, bigger than the fisheries. And what you need to drive the blue revolution is also technology and solutions. And Aqua Group is providing technology and solutions.
This company started really in the agriculture business. and you went into aquaculture. How did that happen?
It was back in the 1980. It was a very smart inventor. His name was Ole Molaug. He was inventing robotics for the car industry to do the automation of the painting of the cars. And he was traveling around seeing that the fish farmers, they were hand feeding the fish. And he thought, I can automate the feeding because you cannot do hand feeding. So that was the very first innovation. So that was the start of Aqua Group.
You're part of this bigger purpose.
Yes.
Is that something that people sort of have in their mind every day when they're thinking of new solutions?
I think so. The vision of the company is pioneering a better future. So we have been pioneers. Actually, our history goes all the way back to '74 when we invented the very first plastic cage. And now this one, what you see here is bringing fish down in the deep.
This is like submerged.
This is submerged. So we call it deep farming. And it's about bringing the fish below the sea lice belt.
Yeah.
And also we see other purposes than just the sea lice belt. For instance, in Turkey, they farm trout in the Black Sea.
Yeah.
And we can be below the hot water. In the surface, there are
it's colder down here.
26 degrees in the summer. That's too hot for trout in the Black Sea. Now we bring the fish down, and it's 15 Celsius, 30 meters down. Perfect for farming.
And where do you see we have the biggest challenges in actually feeding the world?
I mean, the fundamental issue is the same area. It's about fish health, fish welfare, bringing down mortality, and having as optimized feed conversion rate as possible. Those are the same fundamentals across the species. So in that sense, there are generic challenges.
And Aqua Group is going to be in on all the different challenges we meet.
We cannot do it all, but we want to grow, that's for sure.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay tuned for the fourth part of this episode where we will talk to an expert regarding the potential for tunicates before we reveal the catch of the day.